Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Happy birthday to you. All right, now enjoy your birthday. Now look, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna educate you. We're gonna come in on a couple things, and then we're gonna criticize some things. I'm not gonna play his whole uh, testimony because we already know his testimony, but I still have teachers and other people on the channel works so at different times. Okay, let me tell y'all, just in case you don't know, this is the school resource office. This is the school resource office. Now he sat here in the chair and he said that he worked in a district court as a court officer. Okay, and we know that school resource officer has to have an office inside of that building. They must have an office inside of that building. Now this particular resource officer. Y'all know about the resource officer. That's the police be at the school. He said no. He don't have an office. Now I know so many officers, and I know the officers supposed to be at the school. They supposed to have an office. But the way he answered his questions, it looked like anyway. So I want y'all to listen to something, because what disturbed me the most is, why did he have to call the grandmother up to the school just to, for her? He said, this is what he said. He said that the lieutenant asked him to come up to the school to interview the grandma. Why you gonna interview the grandmama at school and you turned around and you came back home and interview her again? She didn't have to come up to the school to be interviewed, because she already told you what happened. Now, this man didn't even take he did a semi-report statement. So let's check it out. Okay, y'all. Y'all, if it's low, if this video kind of low, you might have to get some iPod and put it in your ear, because I don't know why is this video so low like this. But anyway, he's telling you all about his assignment. But it seems like to me he's not at the school. Okay. Why did he have to go? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Why did he have to go up to the school to interview her? Why? And you go up to the school as an officer. I know Nazai went to the school, but you need to be in interviewing those teachers. It seems like they don't write something about, you know how sometimes you have students that don't act right in school and they like they don't care nothing about them. But he said that he interviewed Miss Harris, Annette Harris, at the school. But I don't understand what the heck did they up to, at the school for.
Yes. And in terms of taking out the report, what's that process like? I don't want to go into what anybody said to you, but what information are you looking for to gather to put into your report?
Okay, I'll take a history report. So I asked Ms. Harris, when's the last time you seen our daughter? Excuse me, her granddaughter. Description of what she had on. Has she ever been visited before? Does she have a boyfriend? Or does she have friends she might go by the house and stay? Things of that sort.
You had her at that school just to talk about her boyfriend. I just don't understand this, y'all. What it is, he didn't do his job. So somebody told him to pretend that if you did your job, make sure she come up to the school and you get a report. Because this man is not in that school. They supposed to have a school officer, y'all, in there with them kids. So when the Zaya do fall on the floor or anybody in other student, they supposed to have an officer in there.
And did you ask Ms. Harris all those questions to get her answers?
Yes.
Then did you write an actual report?
Yes.
After you write that report, do you have any role in actually investigating to attempting to locate the missing person?
Yes.
Okay, what did you do after writing the report?
Confession report. I canvassed the area looking for footage. I let y'all know she was gone for at least 24 hours. She was just missing the day before. From that point, we didn't find anything. So I followed the bus to tell her that she was gone. I got the video and it showed where she got the bus at.
So he followed the school bus. He followed the school bus where she got off at. I'm still want to ask the question: why did he call up to that school? And when he followed the school bus, he followed the school bus at 3 miles in Cornwall. He tries to make it look like he did his job, y'all, but he didn't do his job, allegedly.
3 miles.
You said Cornwell and Fremont?
Cornwell, 3 miles. Okay. And from that
So
point,
at 3 miles,
talked to the driver.
the bus let her off at 3. At 3 miles, they got over there at 3. So when they left, they didn't do no research. Cause after he left the bus stop, guess what he did? He went to the grandma house. Y'all, can I tell y'all something? And everything I say is allegedly. I believe that it's a police involved in this. It's police working this. Is there a corruption in that system? Something ain't right. Because all these games that they playing, it's half done investigation.
Guard again.
He talked to her again.
Also, in one house. The, went on in. Let me go. Right.
Who all did he talk to in the house? He said he went in and he spoke to people in the house. Who were those people that he spoke to in the house?
You want to say you worked or anything, you say with the partner?
Yes.
And who was that partner?
Jail guard.
Just mayor person. Unfortunately, we've already been into. Do you recognize that, sir?
Yes.
And what is that?
School bus.
Is that you still talk from the video that you pulled or that you received?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm. Okay. Okay, now here come the defender. Return the defense. Sorry, y'all can't hear it.
Oh, not dispatch. Lieutenant gave it to the officer. Talk to me about this. Yeah, from a,
See,
no.
I like. Hold on, y'all. I want to ask y'all this, and I don't want to be hard, but who is really the officer at that school? Or do they really have one at that particular site? And I'm curious about that, y'all. And I'm curious about what he's about to tell the defense attorney. They can't be having no officer at their school. Not the way Jarvis Bus be up there, hanging out on the side of the building, going to day acting like he the daddy. I mean, it's something going on at that school. Something going on.
No. No.
Okay. This man, this particular officer, we don't know who he is, y'all. He just said that no, he is not the school resource officer. Who in the hell is the school resource officer? Look like to me they ain't trying to get him on this. It seems like they trying to get him just for what he, they have more evidence of the phone, what he did, but not on not on a murder charge. And I'm saying this and I'm gonna say it over and over again. They ain't got nothing on Jarvis. That Jarvis is the only thing they got on Jarvis is the last one to see her. And he have to he don't have to tell them where he took her, but I don't know. But he said that he's not the school resource officer. So who is he? Or do they have one? I don't think they have one because Nazalia fell on the floor.
Yes. On January. Around, between 11 and 12. Yes. No.
Yeah, you see that you hit this man.
I gave an investigation, yes.
This man ain't talked to no teacher. He did not talk to no teachers. And he trying to now claim that he talked to students. Wow. What kind of school is this? Then you talking to them kids? They got to write you're supposed to be talking to them kids. They're supposed to write a statement. You're not supposed to question them. They're supposed to write a statement. So where are your statements at?
I can't recall that. It was, no, not initially.
Where is your report, man? You knew you was coming to court because you didn't take no report. He didn't take a. He said that he didn't take a missing person report. So, he didn't take a missing person report. Well, what is he for? Y'all got to explain to me. Explain to me about that.
My report was probably on my right sheet, was not signed a missing report.
You didn't take no report. You didn't take that statement. What is wrong with this man, y'all? He must know them or something at that school. He didn't take no statements. Well, I didn't have.
Anybody else at the school about Messiah, either on the 10th or anytime after that?
Only other chance I talked to the guardian with his grandmother and a couple of students. Yes.
So the only person that this dude right here talked to was the grandmother. Probably saying, man, she always doing something, honey, so fast and I know that she might come home. I don't know. You don't know what they hold, what kind of conversation are they holding? Cause he ain't got nothing. He ain't come to court with nothing.
Couple two.
Want to make sure we take that initial level. And you said you canvassed the area?
Yes.
What area did you canvass?
The 3 mile area, all around there, checking alleys, knocking on doors, see if we can get some video or camera footage, things like that.
3 miles, 30-mile drive?
3 mile.
So when he checked, he was going around to see did anybody have any what you call it, cameras. But did the cameras work? That's what he did on 3 Mile and Cornwell.
That area.
And that's where the bus stop was?
Yes.
Where Messiah would have gotten off the bus?
Yes.
Anywhere else around the school?
We checked one school. We checked matter of fact, on the street as well. But we got back in.
In her classroom, does she have a locker or a cubby or anything where she stores items?
I have that.
You don't know? Fair to say that maybe you checked.
I may have.
This man, this police officer, did not check this girl locker, y'all. He didn't check her locker. What kind of school is that? He didn't check. Why are they so unprofessional? I may have, but I can't call right now. You should have. You knew you would come to court. What you thought you were just gonna come in there for 2 questions? He didn't bring no paperwork, y'all. He, if he did a report on Naziah Harris, he would have known he did a report on Naziah Harris. If he would have known that he checked that her locker, he ain't had no name. Jobs might get off, y'all.
Is there a report that documents whether he did or not?
No.
He don't even have a no kind of report saying that he checked that girl locker. This mother sucker right here working for somebody.
And after you did the canvas of the area 3 miles out of Cornwall, what else did you do?
We got information. And I moved to what we came up with.
What did you learn?
Which was, I talked to the parents, the grandparents, talked to a couple of students, find things when I search of the area.
Did you do anything else in regards to investigation?
No, I did not, because I was getting ready to retire as well. Done.
Y'all, I can't believe this man just said what I think he said. He said he was getting ready for his retirement.
How long, you were first notified about this on the 10th, correct?
Yes.
And how long did you stay involved in the investigation?
That day.
So your activities like this
Yeah, I am so disappointed in them. I am so disappointed in them.
Do you remember where you were in the house when something happened?
The accuser, a high school student, who says the officer sexually abused her for years. Today's hearing to determine whether there's enough evidence to put a veteran police officer on trial for sex crimes.
Now, the judge did not hesitate after listening to the graphic testimony from the girl and her mother. Our Jacqueline Francis was in court for that hearing. They got really tense at times. Jacqueline.
It did, especially between the defense and the prosecutor. But in the end, the victim, who is a family member of the DPD officer, just 15 years old, she ended up testifying for more than an hour this afternoon, saying that the sexual abuse has been going on for most of her life.
That's when he put like metal scissors up to my neck and he told me not to say anything.
Michael Carson, a 20-year veteran of the Detroit Police Department, was in court today.
When did you become aware of that?
He is charged with sexual assault of a minor. That minor testifying this afternoon.
He wanted me to give him oral sex.
The now 15-year-old victim says the assault started at a young age.
When these incidents happened, do you know where they happened at? When you were about 6 or 7?
Yes.
Where did they happen at?
The victim's mother also taking the stand, saying it started when her daughter was just 6 years old, and that she wasn't made aware of it until years later in June 2020.
I was in shock and in denial. I just pretty much wanted to kill him.
By the age of 10, the victim said the assaults happened almost daily.
And what happened when the defendant first came?
Wow.
He didn't know I was awake.
And went on for 2 more years. Carson, who was on the Detroit Police Department's abandoned vehicle task force, was arrested in April and put on administrative
Y'all
leave.
like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this.
These are just allegations right now, right? You make an allegation, you make the worst allegation you can to me against a black man. A black man who's a Detroit police officer